Top morning, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Zuko became a Infinity Titan Joker, should I say. Yeah. So, or Infinity Titan for short. Because, yeah. And when I came up, or when I was, or yesterday, the yesterday, I was trying to think of a new what if, but then I got brought back in time to like the Batman Arkham Asylum one, that video game where at the end of the, or about to end the story mode thing, where the Joker becomes like this Titan version of himself by using the Bane's serum. So, yeah. And if you guys played Arkham Asylum, good job. Now, let's get into it. And sorry my voice is a little bit wacky. It's I'm still hacking and coughing. And no, I'm not a smoker. I am not a smoker, so yeah, let's begin. I'm also adding zoom into this what if so that and plus I made Zuko way overpowered than I should have had. Yeah, I realized that after I make like all those other Zuko's ones, they have the same powers. So, but this one, sorry, all the voice, so yeah. So the Batman Arkham Asylum, I'm in Arkham. I'm not fully 100% yet, so I don't know why I'm doing this. For the views. No. So, yeah. So, let's begin. Zuko and Zumi were born. And normally I say at age of 4, they go to a quirk doctor, and the quirk doctor lies to Zuko. Let's skip that part. So, Inko takes Zuko to her work. Because, it was bring your kid to work day. And, yeah. And the Inco's is here. MJ Inco. Oh. No, brings Zuko to her boss thing. Or like, she was working on a special project called Titan Serum. And yeah, to to create like super soldiers with a group of other or not doctors, the other scientists. So, yeah, then but she was working with this crazy lunatic. I'm just going to use this guy. He's from my new What If series that is called What If Crookie. That's or Crook or Cookie actually was in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, but I'm using the same model, so yeah. So basically, so he's like, okay, he's a millionaire in this world, but yeah. So Inko was like doing her thing. And the experiment failed. As Inko could not believe it failed time and time again. But Zuko knew what's wrong with it. It doesn't have a stable core. As he looks at Inko, because she was still crying because she failed. But he tells, or she gets Inko's attention, and yeah. There's only, as Inko looks over, and she basically as she's like, Mommy's at work. Or trying. But then Zuko says, I know, Mom. But there's one piece that's actually wrong with it. Can I fix it? No, sweet pea. Or so then her boss says, let him. So so Zumi so Inko says sure. So then he climbs into a machine and he sees an unstable core. Or he needs like a suit thing. He goes into it because he's small enough. So he goes in as he sees, I see a problem. What? You have unstable core. Yeah. Hold on just 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. If you guys heard that, it was me, or nature called. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, let's get back into the what if. So, yeah. So, Zuko says that they have an unstable core. That's missing some bolts. As the as they had tools set out for him, so they passed one as he fixed the core. And yeah, so it's now a stabled core. As so then now try it, Mom. So then they try it on a plant, or not plant, but one of the test subjects, and it finally worked beautifully. As his mother's so proud of him. So then the boss is like, man, it was one simple mistake. That's, yeah. So then so he goes to school, and the Bakugo gives him crud about being quirkless and all that stuff. But Zuko, laughs it off. Huh? I know that you're just making fun of me, but that's okay. As he did tell Bakugo that because Bakugo knows the multiverse thing. So then he tells him, yeah. So then when Zuko was walking back with Zumi, okay, here, yeah. So his sister goes to, or actually went to the pathway, and Zuko got kidnapped, and by, you guessed it, Inko's boss. So then Inko's boss decides to throw him in that test chamber where Zuko just fixed one before to test it on him. Because so Zuko ends up transforming, not into a clown, but more into a monster that looks like He needs some pedicures or something. So then, yeah. So, yeah. So, because the test subjects that were affected by the core, that completed core, was lost their humanity. So they had to be obliterated. Or have a implant in back of their heads, keeping them going berserk on their creators. So yeah. So Zuko got captured and he got thrown in that test thing. And when he woke up, he said, where am I? No need to worry. You're in the test tube. As Zuko says the guy's name, I forgot to mention that before. Yeah, so Wacko was a little bit unstable person too. Like how Himiko Toga. And his parents allowed him to basically do what he wants. So he's the same age as Toga. Before. Or he still looks so. And yeah. So then Zuko, who was basically, wait, what? What? No way. So yeah. So the core transformed Zuko, or it, like the unstable, or yeah, that's what I start calling him that. Pushed a button, and it transformed Zuko into a. They were expecting him to turn into a kaiju thing, or not kaiju, the Titan. But he stayed the same. As the unstable says, get rid of him. Like, throw him in the lake or something. Okay. Throw Zuko in a lake. Or, no. In a stream. And he became the and when he woke up in the sewers, his eyes his outer eyes, like his do you see where the white parts are? Like on his eyes? Turned black. And let me show you what I mean. Mina. You know how her eyes are black? I'm trying to Find a good image. Oh, here it is. You know how her eyes are black on the outside and yellow on the inside? Well, Zuko's is black on the outside, green on the inside. Yeah. Normally, I make these, dirty versions of characters. What I mean by that is not, ink draw 'em, all weird, but just a, yeah. Yeah, so let's get back into the storyline. And before we do, normally I would have drawn, characters would using, the black eyes, the ones that she sees out of right there, into, yeah. So, but Zuko's, when he got up, he looks around. Sorry. He looks around as he's wondering what happened. As now he remembers that he got kidnapped and got turned into as he says, that's weird. As he looks up, he looks over, as a portal opens up, a green portal. And it turns into a mirror. As he looks over, and he, with his eyes, he puts his hand over his right eye, left eye, one of his eyes. And, yeah, I'm trying to find that stupid image. Well, basically, Zuko looks at himself and he sees, But somehow, he looks deeply, but he hears a voice of his own. As he looks over and he sees a big monster-sized version of himself. I'm making the Titan version of Zuko. There's a Titan version of the Joker. But I made the Zuko's Titan a little bit bigger than that. I'm making him bigger than All Might's buffed up form. And half of Endeavor's. Or actually, yeah. Yeah. Whole head taller. Or, no. So basically, what I'm saying is that All Might would be all the way to his line. The one that's around his waist. His belt buckle. Oh. And the Endeavor would be from his belt buckle to the tip of Zuko's head. And so, yeah. So now, let's continue. Zuko looks over and he says, "What are you here?" He's wondering why. Hey, and who are you? I'm him, you. But we're sharing the same body, so I'm not really here. I'm just your alternate personality. Maybe that device that they used on us turns both of us, or maybe we both gained like a new thing because you've seen, or I've seen those test subjects went go berserk on. Yes, I agree. If we both were infected by the attack or that machine, why didn't we turn into what I am looking like? Good question. It's probably like something to do with our genetics or something. Yeah. I already figured that out. What do you mean? Well, because in our DNA thing, we both contained, or when we were one body thing, one personality, we had two powers. Infinity, that's me, as he points to himself, and zero, as somehow our powers infused into our personalities. Right? Yes. So then but how is that possible? We both, okay. So then a time skip to 15. Zuko, who was, and Inko could not believe it wasn't actually a school's fault or hers. It was her work. Yeah. So then so Sashi was had two jobs before being a pro hero and the security guard too. So, yeah, for like a different company. But when he heard that the company stole their son is like, man, okay, where are you keeping our son? Oh, we got rid of him. Oh. So then a time skip. Sorry, so the time skip to All My versus All for One. Because I'm not going to go over the entire, segment of the, Zoomies' segment. This is Zuko's spotlight, not zoomies. After all, plus it's boring, so yeah. So then the all for one or All Might was down or All Might was down. All for one is about to blast. Or actually he did. But Zuko, who's zero, comes out of nowhere. Absorbs the attack. As he says, it's been a while. Hasn't it? As they didn't realize who it was. And when the smoke cleared, yeah, yeah, Zuko says, and all for one, here, I'll just use one of these guys. No, not there. I'm trying to find this stupid image. So, all for one then sees Zuko, the opponent. I see. You're the most powerfulest one of them all, Zuko Midoriya. Or what would be your name? Your actual name. Because I could sense two powers or two different personalities inside your body. As the sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So Zuko says, call me Zero. My eyes are black on the outside and green on the inside. But you're not gonna face me. Hey. But you're gonna face the other side of me. And let me properly introduce you to him. His name is Infinity Zuko. Oh. As the Zuko transforms into Infinity Monster or Infinity Zuko. Because this alternate one, and it's way more powerful than any, yeah. So he says, all right, let's play. When I say green light, it means go. If I say red light, it means stop. Ready? Begin. Green light. As not even 5 seconds, more like 5 nanoseconds. And All for One was already dead. Or because regeneration was not even doing its full job. So he says, I guess you're you took someone's quirk without their permission. And so then Zuko transforms back into Zero, and he says he did like what Rimuru did in that season 2 one where he told every demon lord that like he is gonna execute the Van Kleis or not or Clayman. I mean, sorry, my throat is not working 100%. So Van Kleis or no or Clayman. I meant Clayman. But then nobody says go right ahead. So then yeah. So yeah. So Zuko looks at him. I'm gonna take back one of the people's quirks that you just stolen. As he goes in and he grabs the search quirk from All for One to give back to Wild Yellow. Wild Yellow. That's her. So, yeah. So he gives her back her quirk. And like takes her quirk away from All for One to give back to. He did purge it out of, yeah, or he did clean it up if there was any remains of All for One. And he says now, prepare to face the wrath. As a as a dark aura of a looks like the ball that's in front of Zuko right there formed around Zuko's hand. Now burn. As he did the same move like what Rimuru did to Clayman. So yeah, this one. Yeah. So this part, that's what Zuko did to All for One. And yeah, it was brutal, but it got the job done. Yeah. As everybody's like, man, as everyone was scared out of their minds. Here, hold on. No, not there. This one? No, this one? No, this one? I'm trying to find the stupid thing. When everyone saw that, they're like, man. As Zuko says, that's been more dramatic than. As All Might could not even believe that the kid just done, killed, boom. Yeah. So let me see how much time do I have. Okay, perfect. So, yeah. So, yeah, Zuko ends up um, being like, all right, gonna try to find. Yeah, so. But when Bakugo could not believe it, all of them could not believe it. As the aura of Zuko, when Zuko looks up at the villains, they froze. Because they know that it's their turn to be executed. And because the aura of Zuko's aura was so great that even yeah, it was it was like scares even Bakugo. As Zuko turns around, he as Dobby's like, why is he walking away? As he looks at All Might, or so the dark Zuko or Zero, that's Zero, Zero, oh, Zuko looks at All Might and says, "Man, you look beaten up. Let me fix you up." As he uses his powers to make All Might from being the injured and can't move to All Might's prime or prime All Might. Yeah. Because Zero could fix anything. So now, as both sides of Zuko conflict and who actually had a crush on him before, like at age of 3. Well, first of all, there was 2 people. One was a pro hero, or a student hero, or her, when she was just a student at UA. She had a humongous crush on Zuko. Yeah, I know. That's weird. And then the number 2 was actually a I'm gonna keep this image. But My Hero Academia female characters. Yeah. So and that second person that I'm saying was actually, because I know there's a lot of people that fall in love with Zuko. But it was I'm gonna pick Ochako because I was gonna pick crap, the one from the movies. This girl right here. Because yeah. But maybe in the near future, I can't say it correctly, but probably if I ever remake this, I'll probably choose Ochako. But now I'm going to pick because of a script, and I picked her. So she ends up, she was in the same class as him. She did everything with him. Not for him, because that would have been weird, but with him. Plus, her father is knew that the Krakow was a unstable person, but when she saw what Zuko turned into, and her father, or when she told her father that what's going on, as Krakow is gonna be put down. And so he does, as like shut the company of the Krakow Foundation down because yeah. So then he 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 tells his like daughter to go find Zuko, or yeah, and he even told her that he doesn't mind that uh, she dates him, or let me clarify this up. His own daughter dates Zuko, or Doria, as her face lights up when she heard Zuko's Midoriya. Because she doesn't see him as a classmate or a friend. And she sees him as her own husband. Yeah. Husband. And I almost knocked myself out. Yeah. So then yeah. So she got sent out to looking for her husband thing. And yeah. So Zuko was looking around. His eyes still like had black on the outside, green on the inside. And when he showed up, he basically, or when he first appeared, the crime rate went down to 0. And he's still around, so yeah. So he looks around and he's trying to, yeah. So then he sees her walking. He's looking around, or she's looking around for him. But then the Zuko is so calm that even he knows that she's his classmate. Long time no see. As he puts on sunglasses before, because he doesn't want to freak her out. Of how his eyes look. And she walks over to him, and her face brightens up. And she says, "No need to hide your eyes, because I know that and as he is he never expected her to in his own, because some people, or some of the people with quirks, told him that he wasn't good enough for her because he needed a quirk to impress her. But then but when she says, and she knows that he takes off his glasses or sunglasses, and he knows and she told him that she knew that some other people told him to stay away from her because her friends, or no, not her friends, her father told her that the other people told your friend to stay away from you because he's quirkless. Yes. So, and she knows that she did not care if he was quirkless or quirked or powers, unless, or he cares. So she says, "I do care about you. I don't care if you had superpowers or not." As he hugs her, or no, she hugs him. "You're just the right boyfriend for me. You're the right man for me." So yeah, then. Oh my good lord, my voice. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. And I'm just gonna make this into a 1 hour episode thing. So, yeah. That's what my original plan was of this what if. So, yeah. So then she ends up dating him and getting married to him. And because he is, yeah. And then he did, or she did, accepted both sides. So, yeah. Yeah. Because she did not care. So then basically, Zuko is a really strong person. He became the pro hero under 2 seconds. And yeah, that's faster than him going to UA. Yeah, so yeah. And the her he gave her to 4 children that were same thing. What Zuko is, like both sides. Like there's 2 females and 2 males. 2 girls, 2 boys. Yeah. So now this is gonna be the actual ending. And reason why I'm skipping the overhaul fight, because my original plan was that Zuko comes in or in his monster form. But I don't want to be a same thing what some other YouTuber did in his video, that with like Doomsday just like comes in, kills everybody. But mine would have had a little bit of a twist of, instead of killing Ares, he transforms back into a human and saves Ares' life. Yeah, and protects her from it. So, yeah. Now, please leave a like, share, subscribe. Peace out, y'all. Peace.